to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Good for the Patriots. First down. A gain of 14.
Going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, New England.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking. He could take a hit by the end of this one. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. 19 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 16-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here we go. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing to scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Pick up there of 19 yards. It's good for a Texas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll try to
emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry down the sideline past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans move out on top. 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
The 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That one taken in by Douglas. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
3rd and short. And here is May. There's a short one to Hooper. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Now Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going. It's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. It's a big hit for the Patriots, and even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Douglas in motion. Here's May again. Has completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Caught Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This will be taken in at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First of all, you ain't that long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic.
Out to the right, out to the right. 18, okay.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in cut. He's got it.
It's
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Oh, Eric.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. There's a third down and 4. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down.
Oh, Eric.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal.
A 58-yard
This officially a 58-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On second down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have that relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is May. And for the 3rd time in this first half, into space. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! And the frame in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good cover. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Crowd to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
Still a little
Houston.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Harold Landry in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
On fourth down, Stroud. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. To throw on first down is May. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, New England.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 28, Patriots 21.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Hey, here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up? Hey, come out with me.
They'll go play action with May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
May to throw on second down. That's left side to Tucker. Still going. He's on his way. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Whoa! Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now he'll run it. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 then. First down for Houston.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On play action. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
18. What's that?
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Milton Williams. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Hey, uno more. Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
3rd and long.
Tony. All right. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Forced to his right. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant. And he's going to be brushed down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Moving to his right. That is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start. Generate a quick play.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Patriots. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
The tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20-25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards. And the Texans first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that.
It is brought in the end zone. A.T. Harris, touchdown, Texans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
To kick off for Houston.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's up? Switch. Take 3.
On 1st and 10, here's Meg. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Jim Wright.
4th quarter begins on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
On
5.
play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there.
James on the coverage.
And it's going to be third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Nico Collins. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 41.
At the 41
Here's
yard
second
line.
down and 2.
Oh, 118. What's that? 19 Texans.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. His second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Douglas in motion. Throwing on first and 10 is May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyways. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Look wide, get this one complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he just does hit that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw again is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Patriot first down.
Motion man is the tight end going right. May to the air once more. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3. They send the tight end in motion. May to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. Here's May again. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor. And that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground. Breathing up past the 15. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 97 yards. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will go up by 7.
Texans 49. Patriots 42. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll run. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll drop to throw. He's found his receiver, Boutte. to him. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. Field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They still have all 3 timeouts. And here we go with 1st and 10. They'll run here. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Good stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Speed left, speed left. 18, what's that?
Stroud going to set up to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 46-yard line.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.